Good morning to all. 7th standard biology. Okay, students, I hope all are safe and stay at home. Okay, today's session we goes to study a chapter 10, respiration in organism. Now all are take your science book and page number 108. 10th chapter, respiration in organism. Okay, this lesson concept, first one, why do we respire? Second one, breathing. Third one, how do we breathe? Fourth one, what do we breathe out? Fifth one, breathing in other animals. Sixth one, breathing underwater. Seventh one, do plants also respire? These 7 headings are in this lesson concept. Okay, now we goes to a lesson, respiration in organism. Breathing is a part of respiration. Breathing is a part of respiration. Respiration is essential for survival of a living organism. Respiration is essential for survival of a living organism. Okay. Why do we respire? All the living organisms are made up of small microscopic units called the cells. Yes or no? Yes. All the microscopic small microscopic unit is called the cells, organisms. These cells have a different function to perform in these organisms, such as digestion, respiration, transportation, excretion, and also reproductions. Okay, so the cells can perform this function only if they get the energy to do so. ஒவ்வொரு function, you do all the function, they get energy. Okay, so hence all living organisms need food which gives them the required energy, The energy present in the food gets released when the organism respire, breathe. The energy present in the food gets released when the organism respire, breathe. Okay, how food help us in gaining energy? Then as we breathe, we take in the air that contains oxygen in it and breathe out air which contains carbon dioxide. We breathe, inhale the oxygen in it, then breathe out, it contains carbon dioxide. This oxygen, when transported to our cells, helps in breathing down the food and we get energy. Okay, energy is stored in food and gets releasing during respiration. Out is respiration. The air which is breathed is rich in oxygen and air breathed out is rich in carbon dioxide. Okay, what is cellular respiration? Okay, what is cellular respiration? The cellular respiration can be defined as the process. It's one of the process in which the food that we eat is broken down inside the cells. Okay, which result in the release of energy. All the cells in living organism undergo cellular respiration. Okay, what is cellular respiration? It is the one of the process in which the food that we eat is broken down inside the cell, which result in the release of energy. Then the cellular respiration takes place in a cell organelle called mitochondria. Many organelles are inside the cells. Okay, one of the organelles are mitochondria. In the cellular respiration takes place in a cell. This mitochondria organelles. Okay, the oxygen that an organism breathes in react with the carbohydrate, that is glucose, present in the food and result in the release of carbon dioxide, water and energy, that is cellular respiration. Okay, this is a two types of respiration. Okay, the respiration, cellular respiration, two types. It is the first one aerobic respiration, the second one is anaerobic respiration. Okay, the first one is aerobic respiration, then the second one is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, this kind of respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen. It takes place in the presence of oxygen. It leads to release of high amount of energy in a living organism. Okay, it leads to release the high amount of energy. Then human beings and many other animals undergo aerobic respiration. Carbon dioxide and water are also released in aerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, carbon dioxide plus water plus energy are released. Okay, the glucose is the presence of oxygen, the product name carbon dioxide, that is gives carbon dioxide plus water and also energy. This is called aerobic respiration. Then we goes to anaerobic respiration. In this type of respiration happens in the cells in the absence of oxygen. Aerobic respiration takes place only presence of oxygen. Anaerobic is absence of oxygen. It results in the low amount of oxygen and low amount of energy. Okay, yeah, it is a result low amount of energy released. Yeast and sometimes human beings undergo anaerobic respiration. In this anaerobic respiration, yeast and sometimes human beings. Okay, animal muscle cells release lactic acid and yeast release ethanol and carbon dioxide in anaerobic respiration. In this anaerobic respiration, the animals release lactic acid. Okay, and the yeast release ethanol and carbon dioxide. Okay, then anaerobes. What is anaerobes? An organism that can exist in the absence of air are called anaerobes. Okay, yeah, anaerobic respiration, best example yeast. Okay, sometimes the human beings also take the anaerobic respiration. Organism that can exist in the absence of air is called anaerobes. They undergo anaerobic respiration, hence can get energy even without oxygen. That undergo respiration, it can get energy even without energy kedakku, but without oxygen. Okay, for example yeast, I already told. Okay, these are unicellular organism that exist in the absence of oxygen as well as a byproduct they release ethanol and carbon dioxide. That is why they are used to make wine and beer. Okay, this is called as alcohol fermentation. This is called as alcohol fermentation because it releases the lactic acid. Okay, the lactic acid is used to fermentation. Okay, next aerobic respiration in human beings. Sometimes muscles of human beings can respire without oxygen. The muscles, sometimes the human beings can respire without oxygen. Okay, For this generally happens when we undergo a heavy exercise such as running, weightlifting, cycling or walking for a longer duration. In such a situation, the muscle require more energy and the supply of oxygen is not enough. At that time, muscle need more energy, but the supply of oxygen is not enough. Energy release என்ன சப்ளை ஆஃப் ஆக்சிஜன் உள்ளே போகணும். அப்போ அந்த ஆக்சிஜன் நமக்கு சஃபர் ஆகுது. அட் த டைம் த மசில் யூஸ்ட் anaerobic respiration. Okay, hence anaerobic respiration takes place in the muscles. As a result of muscle also produce lactic acid along with energy. Okay, this lactic acid accumulate in the muscle and causes cramps. The lactic acid ஒரு பிளேஸில் அக்குமுலேட் ஆகி அதுவே என்னதான் சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது, crumbs-ஆக சேஞ்ச் ஆகுது. That is why we often feel cramps while we do heavy exercise. In order to get a relief from cramps, we can take a hot water bath or massage our muscles. We relieve the cramps. We relieve from cramps. We can take hot water bath or a massage our muscles. Okay, massage or apply oils. This is so because hot water bath or massage improve the blood circulation in the muscles. As a result, the oxygen reaches the cell easily, which breaks on the lactic acid into carbon dioxide and water. So the glucose change into lactic acid and energy. The accumulation of lactic acid and the circulation, blood circulation even ஆனதும் அந்த அக்குமுலேட் ஆன லாக்டிக் ஆசிடை அது ரிலீஸ் பண்ணி நார்மலாக நமக்கு எனர்ஜி கொடுக்குது. ஓகேயா? So in this session we studied respiration, what is respire, and also cellular respiration, and also aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, and anaerobes, and also muscle cramps. Okay, so this lesson you studied a new word, respiration, cellular respiration, and aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, anaerobes, muscle cramps. Okay, all are read the page 108 and 109. Okay, next session we will meet the breathing portion. Okay, thank you.